get half off with him with, Dave.
Okay. So where did he get his swag from?
Definitely from Brooklyn.
If he called a Brooklyn nigga to get half off, where he get his swag?
100%.
Nah.
I like that. You're a fast thinker.
Sweaters and jeans.
You're a fast thinker.
He got the swag ain't come from out there.
What you talking about?
This shit ain't come from out there.
They mad over there. They don't boost. They try to figure it out over there. They fight for their life.
No, that's not true.
I'm gonna be 100% real.
You gotta stop the cat.
Because you're known for boosting.
Man, can I be
You know for a
real?
lot of things.
Can I be real?
Is boosting one of them?
You know, for goats. Goats is no goat, you know.
No boosting.
Can I be real? Can I say a real statement?
Don't really get into it now. But y'all want to get
Can I be real?
Y'all from Manhattan, nigga. What's wrong with
Can
you?
I be real?
We want for goats.
Go ahead.
Can I be real?
Yeah.
That's the flyest nigga from Brooklyn.
Okay.
But go.
I never seen nobody else in Brooklyn before Spears or after Spears. You get busy.
Here we
But
go. Let's go to Brooklyn. This what I'm saying.
Nigga in general?
Man, let me ask you a question. Is there any involved? At what?
Hell yeah, nigga. Let's go to
Is that a small the section of Manhattan? The section of
Are you serious, nigga?
shit Brooklyn with all that. Nothing but Harlem. Remember that. I said, y'all got to share.
Weird ass niggas.
Y'all got to share with a lot. If you have to share with Harlem,
can get the most money in Manhattan. Let's get to that. Harlem doesn't get the most money in Manhattan.
You better start getting the most of Brooklyn. Yeah. In general, you gotta start getting the most money. We are the greatest. Don't you look at that.
What letters the bottom?
Looking at the place. You're both based on the water. Looking at the bottom. What about that? Look at that shiny. You know where you're from, where it goes to from. You from Goatville. You know why you shiny? Right beside the Harlem of Brooklyn.
Cino, we from where the ghost is from. Cino.
Harlem is Brooklyn.
Hey, May, we from where the ghost is from. Goatville. Generation of goats. What is that? You said we ain't got no goats down? Yeah. You said we don't got no goats. Leave it alone. Don't go. You ain't got a goat? No go. No go. Okay.
We just said it. Yeah.
I think we look after this. Let me ask you this.
That's how the combo started.
Let's get money, man.
Boosted capitalism. That's how the combo started.
So that's why it's boosting. That's why it's
Which one?
Which one is fly?
I told you, Spears set it up.
I never just like nobody from Brooklyn.
Who was it?
You ever had a Coogee?
Biggie ain't start that.
Did you ever have a Coogee?
Biggie ain't start that. Why didn't he? Well, you know, you had Coogie since 19.
It's been Juju.
Biggie was
Juju over Biggie.
5,001 is from Harlem. Biggie was dressed by 5,001. That means the Harlem Coogee came from Harlem.
He didn't get no Coogee from 5,001.
He dressed up.
He got a Coogee. The leather came from 5,001.
Coochie made big size, bro.
I don't think Coogee made big size.
Biggie, and they put him in the Coogee. You want to call
He
him?
didn't put him in the cup Coogee. Troy all got it.
Big Coogies wasn't
Oh,
custom.
Puffy did. Same difference. What y'all talking
Big got the
about?
regular size Coogies that everybody can
Biggie
get.
didn't start getting fries.
Where's
He been
Puff
around
from? Puff from
first
New
of all.
Rochelle or something. What? Where
Well, he got a lot of Harlem roots. His
Where
father
Puff
from
from?
Harlem. His father from Harlem.
Where you from?
He's father
I
from
don't know.
Harlem. Yeah.
Y'all
The nigga date, but I don't know him.
Single-sold Timbs, bro, before he met us,
You're a
bro.
fucking liar. Don't ever disrespect
Pull
me.
up pictures up.
It's photos.
Pull up pictures
Pull
up.
the pictures
Don't
up.
let that.
No
It's
level,
photos.
no level on the top.
Don't you
This shit
ever
was
in
looking
your
like a plain
fucking life
waffle, yo. I
disrespect
love
Biggie.
Big, but he
Yo.
had single-sold.
Careful. Don't you ever
plain
disrespect
waffle.
Biggie
He
like
had
that.
pancakes, matter of
No,
fact,
I'm
because he
about
had
to go
no
crazy.
waffle, bro. He had
Yeah.
pancakes, bro.
Careful.
Yeah. This nigga had pancake.
I'm just telling you all the facts. And that button-up shirt he had on during the freestyle was terrible, bro. Like, that's not true. His army suit used to look terrible in party and bullshit. Like, I love it. But Puffy had to clean him up.
Had to clean him up.
Wolfpack.
Shout out Wolfpacks.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Social pages, IG,
They put a blanket in here right here. It's a blanket.
Blanket. The hoodie.
Okay, it's a hoodie.
Like I said, go on the comment, leave the information.
Nigga said a blanket.
Still wear jeans too, but just not.
I mean, just not Walker wear, but
The way
you
it's
know what I mean?
cut.
Shout out
They
to
don't make
Walker
them like
wear
that
too.
no more.
That's a real walk away.
This is real
Walker
Walker wear.
Shout out to Walker Wear.
So you was committed. You
They
really
laced
did
me.
that.
They laced me all
For
3
the-
seasons for the Wu-Tang.
Shout out to
Walker
April.
Wear,
Shout
y'all
out to
need
April.
You need to holler at Fab right now and throw the bag at him because that shit about to be lit. Walker
So they
Wear gonna
still
be up
making it.
after this
Yeah,
show.
it's still out here.
Crazy.
We claiming that
I
right
had that
now.
on the whole, yeah.
We claiming all Walker Wear for these young niggas trying to go crazy with the Walker Wear and you be.
I had the straight backs too, so niggas ain't
Oh, this
ready.
nigga got corn.
That's why East and Jim was
I peeped it.
they was jealous, you know what I mean?
seen
East
them.
and Jim is really
You got
jealous
braids
of my
over
This
there,
is-
man.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Under the do-rag, got it.
But the
We
thing is,
got it.
the do-rag and the wave
Look at him.
is one hat.
That's crazy.
That's one hat. Man.
Man, what was your first job? I'm curious to know. I know what it is, but I don't want. I want to
Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think was my first job.
What did you do?
Tell me what you think, man.
What let you do? Janitor, cook. And what they let you do in jail as first job? What positions they give you in there? You was the cook. You was the chef up north, like Jada used to
Definitely
say.
not. I wasn't one of them niggas. I'm pretty sure you know that.
So what you was
Definitely wasn't one of them niggas.
What you was? What was
Chef
your
up
first job?
north, but he got left up north.
Definitely wasn't one of them niggas. You know that.
I think it's cold.
But my first job, honestly, selling crack. That's to the job.
Hemis?
No,
That's
not a
occupation.
real.
Hemis was the first
Not,
was
one.
your
not
first
a real
job?
job.
Hemis?
I'm telling you, in
Not a real
jail,
job.
your first job in jail was what? Nigga, you had a job in jail, nigga. You took something, nigga. You was either the law library, you was bringing niggas books, you was mopping the floor, nigga. What was your first job in jail, nigga?
In prison. They forced me to work in a mess hall. I got out of the box. You ain't working in the box. They gonna lock you up. Lock you up. Come up to the box. Yeah.
Straight up quick. Oh, take it. 38?
I'll take it. So you did have a job. That was your first job. No, it's my first job in jail, nigga.
That was your first job. You proved what we saying to be true. Your first job was in jail, bro. Like, I didn't lie. I didn't. It said that I lied to the people. I told the people, but I told the people your first job was in jail.
No, but that's not true. You asked me what my first job was.
No, that's not a job. That's not a job. That's not a job.
I'm personally black, and I don't really talk to you. That's personal.
You mad that your first job was in jail. You want to talk about it?
I'm not mad about that. I just had to think about what was the first time. I'm definitely not mad. I wouldn't change the thing. But without that, I wouldn't do it. What I'm
So born in jail, first job in jail.
Oh, yeah.
So did you get your degree? You got your degree? You got your GED in jail?
Told you, my mama. The first got everything in jail, huh? Listen, there's a difference when you come out. There's a difference when you come out the house and you're your own son. So, yeah, 100%. GD.
Oh shit.
All that.
I'm blocking.
Come on, Charlie, come on, we talking about that. This the floor. What you talking about?
My first job, my pops had like a specialty, working with a specialty buildings. I hope I don't got permission. I was in the 90s.
What about you?
Never had a real.
Never go through one day period.
I had a I had like this thing they used to do in the summer for summer youth. And my mom got me a job with the guy who ran the summer youth. So I really,
What was the job?
nothing. I just that's it.
You had to show up.
Yeah.
What about you, Chip?
But I don't look. Let me keep leveling. Like I don't think this really is a flex to me because I feel like working. If you had a job, I think being a worker can teach you how to be a boss. You know what I'm saying? I feel like even the discipline of working. I feel like some of the faults that I got now is because I never really had to, like, I'm used to doing things on my time. But when you had a job, you got to be at your job at a certain time.
Shit.
So I feel like me not ever having that kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like some of the shit that I should have learned in having a job, I didn't get to learn. In a sense.
That makes sense. Then you got niggas with jobs that's late every day.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I didn't get the discipline and responsibility from having a job. I think you know, you get taught that in having a job. So that's the only reason I feel like, you know, some of the things I missed in having a job was things that be taught to you when you have a job. You gotta,
Oh my god.
you know how like you be early and you be on time? That's because in jail you gotta wake up on time. You know what I'm saying?
Wake up, go outside. So you have a choice.
No funny shit.
Let me ask y'all.
Like a pig, but it's like staying 2 years. What?
I tell you to keep your.
My last year of high school. So I went to see
One more.
What was you doing there?
Oh my god.
This
That
one boy
nigga
used to
fucking
get
good.
up.
Jiggling at the same time. I'm keeping my job.
Anybody in the world that has any pictures of these guys at their job, please send them a let's rap about it at Gmail. We would like to see.
They probably got some funny ass pictures. I didn't been to
Level 3. Fuck.
I worked in the railroad firm. I worked in the mail room.
This nigga.
I did a manager for a mail shop for a couple months. I quit to a biggie record actually. 17, I came in there and they started playing Biggie 97 and stuff. First I heard Rings and Rock. And my jam, I was doing this beach. I was just so amazing. I looked at man, he did the best. Line of time, and they go, I got fellowship with you, that's amazing. You quit the fuck, Biggie made you quit or inspired you to quit. Good to know that the Brooklyn lady inspired you. Thank you. Didn't know that. Yo, that's so Brooklyn of you.
Knuckle up.
Yo, is it ever too early to put your kids to work?
I don't think so. I think
waste
your
that shit.
kids working, even if they work along with you, how you said you work with your pops. I think that like one, it builds a bond, but it also like kind of teaches responsibility in the way.
They do. You're not giving it to them. They gotta do something to get. You know what I mean? Even if you got it,
What's the definition of work? Are you putting in hard labor, or are these kids talented? Like, what do you mean though? This work happening?
I think going your second grade, you're not just giving it. You're just not giving it to your child.
I think they mean in the sense of work, like hard labor.
Like if hard labor
They're
is
showing G Herbo with his son. He brought his son on stage to perform. That's not hard work.
yeah, whatever the work is, I feel like I think that's a good like setup. Because even there, we're doing a show. You showing him how if he want to be a rapper, he's showing him what he got to do to make money
I
and
like what you said though about because it teaches responsibility, and I think I messed up a lot of that in my fatherhood. If I ever had another child, this is ever, like, probably won't, but if I did, just hypothetically speaking, at 2 years old, and put my son and daughter in 100%.
2.
Yep, get up.
So they start walking.
100%. Go to work.
you start walking.
Look, we take them to work at though.
You start walking.
What they got to do? Once they start walking,
It's first of all, it's house chores first. First at 2, 100%. Take garbage out. Yep.
at 2.
Yes, nigga.
Yeah. That's cap. I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
That's cappuccino right there. That is a cup of cappuccino, bro.
Yeah, not to
I coffee shop to work at, bro. Fuck it out. Wait till you go. Gotta go. So you gotta teach that responsibility, bro.
People make careers on social media talking finance and law with no experience.
Should that be illegal? Definitely think it's a finesse. But some people learn shit and want to share game. Some people it's a scam. I don't know if it should be illegal, but I feel like it's social media. Nah, people be on social media like giving out games and what that's saying is nobody is now with social media you don't gotta have credentials or degree. You can be whatever. It's main ovation. It's whatever you wanna, you know what I mean, speak on.
But I think that's still up to the person. Like, you're not about to just rock me to sleep. If you sound like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't believe it just because it's, that's what
That's what the trickery is about on social media. More than a lot of people not even think about doing it. They do it just after they heard that. They like, they just believe it all the time.
Let's fucking go.
Do seminars and everything. People pay to go to them. They just
financial literacy.
But why I don't think it should be illegal? They might be spilling game on what worked for them.
So do you think these people should have some type of degree to get these?
No, because you don't have to have a degree to do it. There's cameramen who never went to photography school. There's there's all types of engineers who never went to school to be engineers. They taught themselves. Yeah, experience. You can speak on your experience and teach that.
And a lot of people
what worked for you.
Experience without you having it.
But the thing is, what works for you may not work for everybody else.
That's a fact too.
But China has that to be illegal. They make that illegal. I don't think you gotta have a degree or something.
You can't just be popping it over there.
Game over there. Talking about some financial things. That's the thing. What about that part? Somebody say
Education,
financial
medicine,
games, and they really not that.
law and finance. You gotta be certified in China to talk about, even speak about it. Anything. School, medicine, anything.
But I kind of get that too. Like, that's an angry stand that. You know what I mean? I get that because they don't want certain things that are false and acts like false, giving people hope, right? And scamming people. And you can't be held accountable when you don't got no degree. These people that got degrees,
Come on.
then somebody falls so they could be held accountable because they got a degree, I guess. That's a lot of drivers. Oh, right. Yeah, so being a public figure, right? Running a brand, everybody out here building a brand and trying to increase their brand. How important is it that your employees maintain your brand image? Even outside of work, should their actions off the clock reflect on you, or should your personal life stay separate? I think that, yeah, because if you got an assistant, like a female assistant or whatever, publicist,
3.
I think it depends on the brand also.
That could
I
throw
think
off your shit.
I think it
They
depends
want
on
to
the
assistantly
brand.
be alone.
Do you think other rappers? Do you think a person that's working for the city should be worried about that as opposed to a person that's working for an entertainer or a person that's working for a reputable?
Fuck.
You see how they be firing them cops for twerking, right?
Yeah, you can get fired for doing something
Right,
that
because
don't align with
That
your
doesn't fit your job
profession. Yeah,
description.
Right. So now if you like
that's been since the beginning of time.
you working with a rapper, but you
Makes
fucking
sense
other
to me.
rappers,
Teachers been getting fired forever for fucking with the students. Shit that don't fit the job.
right? That's what we say. So the question is, being artists should be in your own business.
Yes, and representation.
I think nobody other young brother on 18
Should be fucking other rappers.
should be
You talking about a female or guys? I don't try to say that. It's about like jutsu, like nobody should be fucking with it. So it's like, we talking about. It's like, okay, nobody specify what we're talking about. This is crazy. You about a female or anything? In general, what?
I don't think nobody on your team should violate your brand. And if they
What kind of violation we talking?
if they're part of your brand, they should be conscious of what they're doing. They shouldn't be get same way you as the artist, you don't want to get caught up in dumb shit.
You shouldn't be fucking other rappers.
You got some folks out going on.
I think the white people what's going on. I think no man in the city. That's what the fuck going on. What's going on?
Let's rap about it.
They don't know how to talk about it. Ask me the question. What's going on? No, everything is cool. I'm just saying.
She fuck.
Get to it.
Let's get over this shit. Let's find out about it.
Are you going through something?
No.
You did take close to 3 times in that.
I'm not. So if hypothetically speaking, I wouldn't be the one going through something. That's the choice of a woman. Like I wouldn't be going through nothing. What I'm saying, so that's her brand. Right. Because it's like
It's fucking there's no shit
like yo, that girl that do this, oh. You know, like knock off everybody. Or if it's like this nigga's a pussy, you know, doing many
it doesn't affect your brand.
I'm trying to right there. I pause there. If you got somebody that works for you, this is a man, since y'all don't want to talk about female fucking other rappers. But if you got a male and he's outside and dudes handling him any kind of way, you don't get no respect.
What the?
Being disrespected. Does that hurt your brand? Or do you feel like you need to fire him?
If he's a front runner for your brand, if he's a front runner for your brand, yeah. But what we really got nothing to do with this.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So when you look at that flag, they should win.
So I guess
Let's go.
But you all agree, right? So you should be fucking on this.
Yasuo wins.
You know, I can't question you. I'm doing it. I don't want to lie. You want to dive into this, continue to be touching close to home. My dog, I swear to God. No, I'm just, it's hypothetical. Yeah. Right. Nah, 100%.
Never dealt with that. It's hypothetical.
We can talk about it. We here to listen. We can talk about it.
If you want to dance, put the patch on, man.
Slick.
You.
They ever try to rob you? They ever try to rob you? Slick?
Yeah, see, this is why I love Slick Rick, because they tried to rob him. He put some work in right in the Bronx. He shot somebody, right?
I heard.
Yeah, he shot somebody, definitely, 100%.
Because that's a crazy question, because Slick Rick is known for jewelry. That's one of the main, like, so even seeing all of that, like, you'd be like, damn, nobody tried. When I seen you, I was like, it started saying, like, damn, nobody ever tried to rob Slick Rick. All that shit used to win, you know, Bronx. And yeah,
that's a fact. You're right. It was like it was.
But you gotta talk. You gotta think of New York in that time too.
This shit was a children's story in
Which
real
was
life.
a lot more
Did you get
dangerous,
the
a lot more
back to
violent.
London, though?
New York in that
Almost.
time.
Almost. You almost got deported for that, right?
Almost.
80s, early 90s.
That's right.
I was walking around with that much.
90s, 70s, 90s, early 90s. Early 90s, like 90.
That's when
I think even with
the
the
90s was so
jewelry
grimy.
now,
The 80s, you
that
might have
jewelry
been
was
walking
crazy,
around like
bro.
The
that.
album
But the
came out then,
90s,
but when that case happened,
it was the 90s.
it was like 90, and then I think they said it was his cousin. Right, he shot his cousin.
What happened a year after that just dope ass album came out?
Look, it was a little while, but he definitely got busy, sent the police on a high-speed chase. Yeah, definitely.
I think the
shout out
difference
to Legend.
now, Slick Rick album was the best. I want to know y'all perspective on this.
Time when this shit dropped.
I think
100%.
nowadays,
100%.
anybody and their mother, like, it don't matter who you are, tough, not tough, never had a fight, killed nigga, whatever you did, everybody could put on jewelry now. I think in them days, when you came outside like that, you had to have a little.
Yeah.
You couldn't be butt.
You had to have even a level of respect. You had to have a level of
You couldn't
respect.
just come through like
I ain't
that.
gonna lie, I heard.
But I don't know, I wasn't around.
Somebody told me a story about Slick Rick Jamaican dude back in the day. It was like Slick Rick was a long ass fur, two Uzis and two females everywhere. Shit like that.
On timing.
That's how he.
Maybe that's how he was able to.
Shouts
walk
to
around
Slick
like
Rick,
that.
man.
Shout out to Legend Slick Rick. man.
Big shout out to Slick.
Big shout out to Rick the Ruler.
Speaking of robbery, this week, museum in Paris, the Louvre, or however you say
They
it,
should put it in the Louvre, baby.
the Louvre got robbed or something this week.
Mission Impossible heist.
That's a real movie
100%.
type.
They came up in the van with ladders, went through the window, jumped through the window, clacked the grass, and took Napoleon's crown.
What's that being robbed?
They said they did it in 7 minutes too.
Do you
That's some
think
hype
anything
shit.
can happen now? We in this era of that anything can happen if
Yeah, we living in an era of a more intelligent, criminal, like, so to speak. So yeah, absolutely. It's something on Netflix that dealt with that. I think it was actually in Paris where they was actually stealing something. It was like some high tech robbery shit.
Right.
You
Let me ask
understand?
you this: do you think that the robberies are emulating movies, or the movies are emulating robberies?
I think they inside job.
I think the movie
Of course
knows what's
it is
going
our
on
job.
when they make
I don't
the
think
movie.
you can rob that with having
Of
having
course
some
that.
But I'm just talking about
inside.
the whole feel. Like, are the movies emulating these robberies, or the robberies emulating these robberies? The movies they see that's about robbery.
I think the directors of these movies is getting wind of what's really going on in the world and making movies about it. Because a lot of this shit that we watch on Netflix or Prime, whatever, even if it's not based on a true story, it be having some truth to it. Like,
But that's what I'm
somebody
saying.
somewhere got busy in that form or fashion, the way the movie was.
They had the idea to give us something. Do you think other niggas are getting them type of ideas from the shows and going to do shit like they do?
100%. You got people that, like, every time there's a school shooting, there's somebody that watch that and go do another school. Like a
So
school.
yeah,
I think that
yeah.
happens.
Art
I
imitates
think-
life,
Yeah.
definitely.
I think it go both ways. Like,
Yeah.
At some point, it goes both ways.
it go both ways, yeah.
Pause.
Pause. Let me ask y'all this, right? Should an artist's lyrics be used as evidence in court? Or does that cross the line between art and reality?
I think that crosses the line.
You can rap about anything. I don't think. I mean, if you rapping about killing and actually go kill 10 people, then I understand how they could use it in court. But I think you have the freedom of speech. I think you can rap about whatever you
look at
want.
movies, they don't hold no movies against anyone. So how could you hold our music?
Yeah, actors don't get held accountable
The
for
problem with
shooting up a whole movie.
the problem with the lyrics is when you speak about things in a figurative sense, it's a figurative way, it's like it's whatever, right? It's creative. You talk about lifestyle, you talk about life, you talk about things, you saying me, I did it, you may not have done it, but you're just speaking. But when you actually detail a crime
That actually
and then-
happened. Yeah.
and then
Sometimes
speak
niggas rap
on that
about
crime,
the actual crimes too.
that's what I'm saying. You speak on that specific crime, is that art?
I think it's more, and it's hard for me to speak on it because I think it's more of the younger crowd younger than me. But it's almost like a you almost bragging. It's almost like, I feel like my generation, y'all generation older than me, like when you didn't want people to know you did what you did. You did what you did, and that was
Yeah, but
like,
you still spoke on what you did. If you say you sold drugs,
yeah.
that's speaking on
But that's
something that's
at a certain,
criminal.
but at a certain point that sounded cool.
I would say
Like
that.
it don't, like now it sound cool to say I got 4 or 5 hats or I got to clip this many. Like now it's like it sounds cool to be like a reaper or walking around and you got bodies on you. So I get why they doing that in court. Because it's like you rapping about it and y'all really on that.
But the problem is, I don't think they should
know what I
be
mean?
able to do that because
Can't rap
there's
about
no,
it if you really
there's
on
no
it.
parameters though.
Can't do that.
Because then you'll be able to use it for everything. So it shouldn't be used at all.
Exactly.
Right? It shouldn't be used at all.
Once they open that door, the Pandora's box is open. It's
Right.
not gonna close no more.
But can you compare murder to like death? They only doing that with death. Can you compare that to everything else? Drug sales or
What you mean?
Can you compare it?
If they do it with death, then obviously
We can rap about drugs all day
That's the
long.
Pandora's box. If they start doing
there
it with
you
death,
go.
then it's gonna lead to you
100%.
saying you sold
had
drugs.
Once the bill is passed,
Or-
there's no
But what's the proof of them drugs you sold?
somebody,
What's the
you
proof
beat
of that
somebody
body?
up.
What's the proof of the killing?
Social media.
Beat their
Everybody
body.
talking about
No,
it.
rapping and something.
Everybody-
So they was the proof of
That's
the
what
dead
I'm
body.
talking about, specifically the lyrics.
The dead body.
The lyrics only, not the troll.
But they gonna go to the lyrics after they didn't got the info from the internet.
What's the proof of the murder?
If you drop something and
The
then
dead body.
rap about exactly
Oh,
what you do, I had the
prove it.
gray shirt on and I jumped out of the Red Wrangler.
Right.
You understand?
The
Like
internet gonna talk first.
that's something totally different.
Our culture also celebrates
Well, how does the
talking about
Red
your
Wrangler-
raps being real. You know what I mean? No cap in
It
your
gotta
rap
be real. Yeah.
or whatever the thing. So if you are saying stuff that really happened, people salute that. People look at it as this is real rap. This is something that actually happened. You know what I'm saying?
Telling on
So
yourself.
that's
No.
why it's the tricky.
It is tricky.
It's tricky because
They cheer you on.
you wanna rap your real life.
But that's the
But
thing.
some
I
of
think
it might be
it's a line to-
criminal.
There's a line
That's
to
what,
that
like
though.
David
You gotta
said,
kind of have a
that's
mind.
the
like-
whole thing with this new generation. They so ready to show what they've done to prove who they are and shit like that. So they put it in the music. But as far, I don't think that it should be held admissible in court. But some of these niggas do draw a thin line to what goes on because they paint a heavy picture of the same shit that they might be locked up for. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm not gonna lie. If
You can't. This is my thing. You can't tell on yourself, bro.
right,
If
but,
you like,
but,
I get all that statute of limitations and all that. Years went by, but I was raised to not tell on myself, even if I'm
How about-
dead wrong.
how about this?
I'm not telling on myself.
If someone committed a murder, right, and then he goes and draws a big ass painting, and it kind of simulates the murder that happened, are they gonna lock him up for that painting?
because it's about interpretation.
Nah.
It's about
Ain't
interpretation.
anybody ain't gonna be able to go to
But
that
as an
painting
artist-
and respond to
I
it
think
like
they
a
might. I think they might use it as evidence or something like that, and if they can find other things.
If you show the whole actual murder, it's something totally different. If you showing the colors, the clothes, the whereabouts,
It's gonna be
stuff
hard to
like
read
that.
that.
Right. But so like as an artist, if you had activity in your life, you had action in your life, you kind of want to find a space where you able to talk about that and still
incriminate yourself.
right. You want to talk about
That's why I
the
said
things
you
you've
can't
been
tell on
through.
yourself.
Right.
There's enough people out here that'll tell on you regardless. Like the internet is a bunch of detectives now. So you don't have to, you could just give hints. I'm seeing it every day with every new person that died. Like you could just go to the comments and I can put it together myself. I don't know who did it, who's involved, but I can put together, oh, all right, that came from over there, boo boo. There's a bunch of detectives on the internet. They figuring this shit out before the cops. So when the cops get it, all they gotta do is press play on a song. And if you're saying anything in that song that goes with all these posts, yeah, they got you. It's holding yourself.
No, it's definitely a thin line. I understand what it is. It was things that I was putting in raps. Now that I look back, I was like, yo, you fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely get
But you did it for a reason. You was fronting on somebody at that moment and that time.
and too, but you kind of like want to let niggas know that what you living is real. Like what you going through. Nigga tried to rob me. I took the gun. I shot him with his own gun. Right? That really happened.
And that sound fire on a song.
Right. It really happened. 100%.
When the nigga say that and that happened, that
That
sound
happened
fire.
as me being on my way of being a rapper. So that happened. He tried to rob me, wrestled the gun, took the gun, hit him twice. That really happened. So what I'm saying is, I was trying to say things in my songs to kind of, he got hit with his own gun without saying it. You understand? Right? Not trying to tell on myself, but at the same time, let niggas know that this really happened.
This went down.
100%. Yeah.
Touchy subject.
Yeah.
It's a legal subject.
No, but I'm with it now because it's like the statute of what? 100%. We good.
You did that as main or
Yeah, man, no, that's definitely man.
You was slick. You was slick.
It would have been a slick Rick.
Was you
Nah, nigga, that was definitely
was you trying to be slick Rick when you took
That nigga,
the?
nah, that was definitely man.
No, I didn't think about that. I said, damn, this nigga crazy. This nigga got his gun on my head. Fuck.
Boy,
Hey, yo, wow. Balls gotta get eliminated when we talking about a real subject, though. Honestly,
When you talking, you
when we
gotta
talking about a real fucking subject, balls gotta get eliminated.
That might have ended the show.
100% it didn't.
100%. That might have ended the show. I don't know how Fab felt about it, but that made me feel funny.
we can take a commercial
I didn't
break. We
feel
definitely
good.
can take a commercial break.
Yeah,
Man, not me. You said a lot of wild shit up here. That was crazy,
Let's
bro.
get it. I'm speaking freely because I'm a man that quit. I live in
No.
I'm a free
Don't live in
man.
that truth, G.
Listen, you understand what I'm saying? The man had a gun on my forehead. Can I say that? Can I say that?
That's better.
Can I say that?
Better. Because you just acted it out. You like,
Man had a gun on my forehead. Is that?
no, the last shit accepted insane.
It's crazy. On my head. That was out.
Nigga, I ain't repeating it.
Play, you gotta give me grace.
You just paused the nigga 15 minutes, 5 minutes
I
ago,
don't
7
say
minutes ago.
pause.
Grace, you always want grace. You in jail, grace. You in cause, grace. You
Listen to me, man. Listen, it is what it is. I was telling y'all a story, and y'all got lost into that.
Nah, you said a nigga had
Yo,
his
he got some
pistol.
shit.
We don't talk those ways.
These niggas got this. Nigga, you never did like the game out of my team.
We can't make every
Bro, like,
show
man, I'm
about
not throwing no motherfucker money at the end.
Listen,
3x.
all I need to talk about, listen. 100%.
Nah, you good for
I was
at least
making-
one or two of them.
I was
Hey, show
making
them.
a point.
So that's a criminal act in a sense.
Yeah.
So you saying that rappers shouldn't be? You put that in a song. Rappers shouldn't be
I put that in
prosecuted for something that happened to them, and they put it in a song.
No, what I'm saying is the problem with
They should find a way to articulate themselves in the song.
right, but the problem with the authorities being able to, the law being able to use that in court is that we're not going to be able to regulate. It's going to be for everything.
Does hip hop have a place for? Because there's a big, strong, no snitching culture in hip hop, right? So recently there's a lot of snitching going on. But
Recently, we've all been snitching.
in hip hop,
In life.
okay. But in hip hop, it's always been that that's what's preached and what's promoted. No
People
snitching.
was preaching was telling anything. Yeah.
What I want to say is there a legal space in hip hop? Like, should people be getting sued? Should rappers be suing labels? Should labels be suing rappers? Should rappers be suing other rappers?
I think where rap came from, and it was way before me, but I think it came from a street sense. It started. The street shit lasted really up till kind of like now. Like, I think
It's always gonna have a street
it's going
culture
to
to
have a touch of street
Street
to
culture
it, but
to it,
I don't think rap is street no more. You can be street and make it, in the labels in the crowd. They always want to know the crime shit. It's like us watching First 48. You know what I mean? Like, you always want to know where they getting killed at, who's getting killed, why they getting killed. Like, that's always gonna be popular. But I think it went from a real street mindset or mentality to like anything go now. Because you seeing the streetest people or whoever was
Do the
leading
whole
the
shit.
street niggas, they on what's going on now and what gets them views and what's gonna be the headline of the blog.
Right.
So I think the lawsuits, all this shit that's happening, I think that's where the game has went, because it's not a street ran game no more. A lot of the street niggas that might have invested in rap or was behind them big companies, they done died, they done went to jail, they like other people done took that. And the people that's running it now might not have no street background.
Have you ever been sued or sued somebody?
Yeah, I've been sued.
I've been sued.
I ain't never
on
sued nobody.
some physical altercation shit, not
Been sued 3 times.
fighting.
4
I've been
times.
sued.
Capo, you been sued before?
Of course he did.
Been sued. No Capo been
Of
sued.
course you've been sued. Absolutely. But listen, to answer your
I don't think
question,
the streets
I
running
guess,
shit no more.
I guess you saying like, is it fair game for this
Chapo
whole.
can't even speak on it. He
Yeah,
just-
Yeah, I've been
Is-
sick before.
Is
I
it
think
fair?
what you're trying to say is that
Is it fair game to be suing and all that? But here's the difference.
Not if you from a
Listen,
club where we
listen,
wasn't doing
But no,
that.
no, no. But let's be honest. This is business.
business.
The street. This is business. You gotta
Yeah,
understand.
business. That's how businessmen.
That's how business
how they
work.
work.
Oh,
The
business
problem-
wise,
yeah,
I'll
business
sue
wise.
the shit out
The
you
problem-
if you did me